Good afternoon. Let me go ahead and call this special meeting of the Rio Grande City Gruya Independent School District meeting to order. It is now 12 o'clock at noon, and it is Tuesday, March 15th, 2022, and we are at the RGCGISD Family and Community Engagement Center. For purposes of determining a quorum, let me go ahead and take roll call. Mr. John A. Pope IV.
Present.
Mr. Noe Castillo.
Present.
Mr. Basilio D. Vardial Jr.
Present.
Mr. J. Peña.
Present.
Mr. Lesar Velasquez Jr. absent, and myself, Eddie Ramirez, present. Let the minutes reflect that we do have a quorum. Section 2, Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Vardial, would you help us with the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Vardial. Section 3, action items. Item number 1, consider and take possible action on request from NM Contracting for pay application number 1, re-roofing Fort Ringgold buildings. Do I have a discussion or any motion on item 1?
Mr. President, I move that we approve item 1 as presented in our board package.
There's a motion by Mr. Vardial. Is there a second to that motion? Second by Mr. Castillo. Any discussion required? There being none, all those in favor so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Item number 2, consider and take possible action on requisitions of $5,000 and over. Do I have a motion or any discussion on item number 2?
Mr. President, I move that we approve item 2 as presented with our board packet with the addendum that was just given to us.
There's a motion by Mr. Varela. Is there a second to that motion?
Seconded.
Second by Mr. Payne. Is there any discussion required on item number 2?
Can you just look them through them for a little bit, sir?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay. Just real quickly, Ms. Robles, nobody's gone over the limit of 50,000, correct? Okay, thank you. That's it.
Okay. Any other discussion? There being none, all those in favor so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Item number 3, consider and take possible action on request to host the Rio Grande City Gruya ISD Kindergarten Festival on April 12, 2022 at the Fort Ringgold Parade Field. Is there a motion or any discussion on item number 3?
Mr. President, I move that we approve item 3 as presented.
There's a motion by Mr. Varela. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Second by Mr. Peña. Any discussion?
Mr. Peña, what is this about?
We want to celebrate, sir, the kindergarten students in our district. They've come back and we're, doing a lot better after the pandemic. So we want to bring them here to our parade ground field and celebrate a spring festival with them. Have a carnival, an Easter hunt, and, just some activities. And it'll be staggered, different campuses coming at different hours.
Okay. Awesome. Any further discussion? All right, there being none, all those in favor so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Item number 4, consider and take possible action on memorandum of understanding between Need My Transcript and Rio Grande City Gruya ISD. Is there a motion or any discussion on item 4?
I move that we approve item 4 as presented in our board packet with some discussion.
There's a motion by Mr. Varela. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Peña. You may proceed with discussion, Mr. Varela.
What is this about?
It's a much needed.
Board President, members of the board, Mr. Peña. What this item is, it's a request. We get a lot of requests for student transcripts, but we don't have I guess like a system to keep track of what is requested. So if someone is somewhere else and they want to request a transcript, hopefully they can find somebody that'll answer the phone and request it. So what this is, something that would be free to all of our current students. However, any former student would be charged a $5 fee for that process to take place. And what this software would do is that it would generate funds for us, but there is no cost, only the revenue that we would be getting. So it's a third-party organization that would make sure that we would get all the requests in a timely fashion into a certain portal. So if somebody's requesting a transcript, we would have like a shortcut in our webpage where they can go and put request transcript, put their information, year they graduated, and we'd have like a record of all the students that are requesting transcripts. So if it's a former student, we would get $5. And of course, if an agency is requesting, sometimes we get either former students that are in prison or maybe former students that are seeking employment somewhere else, and that cost would be $20 for that agency. So it's basically a record-keeping system for us to be able to know who's requesting transcripts and how we're generating those transcripts. It would be a paper trail for us.
Any further discussion? There being none, all those in favor, so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Morse. Item number 5, consider and take possible action on memorandum of agreement between Region 1 Service Center and Rio Grande City Gruya ISD for TSDS PEAMS support services for the 2021-2022 school year. Is there a motion or any discussion on item number 5?
I move that we approve item 5 as presented in our board packet.
There's a motion by Mr. Varela. Is there a second to that motion? Second by Mr. Castillo. Any discussion required?
Again, what is this, could I?
Good afternoon, board members. This is basically, if we have any issues with our submissions for TA, we can pick up the phone and call Region 1. We have monthly meetings for our submissions. That's what all this is. It's their help. Whenever we need them, we can pick up the phone. If we do not pay this, we do not get that help. We're on our own.
Any further questions or discussion? All right, thank you, Mrs. Pratt. All those in favor, so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Item number 6, consider and take possible action on memorandum of understanding between South Texas College and Rio Grande City Gruya ISD Career and Technical Education. Is there a motion or any discussion on item number 6?
Mr. President, I move that we approve item 6 and 7 as presented in our board packet.
There's a motion by Mr. Varela. Is there a second to that motion? Second by Mr. Castillo. Any discussion required?
Just if we could, for legal to review the contract number 7. Also has indemnification, mutual indemnification provisions.
We've already looked at it. I mean,
Okay.
This is a standard contract, or MOU between us and any college or university, so we're covered. I reviewed it and approved it prior to it being brought to the board.
Item 7 is the fire thing. It's a fire consultancy. The DBR, that's number 6, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about number 6.
See, number 7.
Number 7, mechanical
Just want to
electrical.
make sure, if we could just prove subject to council review or subject to council
I'll
approval.
review it, yes.
Okay.
Subject to? Okay. You want to amend that motion, Mr. Varela? To include subject to council review?
So moved.
Okay, Mr. Castillo, you second it? All right, all those in favor, so signify by raising your right hand. Same sign, motion carries. Section 4 is adjournment. Here, the meeting is hereby adjourned. It is 12:08 p.m. Thank you all so very much.